Hello and welcome back to Reason News. Today we're focusing on the tragic case of 7-year-old Cwecwe, whose rape in Matatiele has sparked outrage across South Africa. As investigations into the incident continue, the case highlights the pervasive issue of gender-based violence and the systemic failures in protecting vulnerable children. Let's delve into the details and broader implications. 7-year-old Cwecwe was raped multiple times in October 2024. Initial reports suggested the assault occurred at Bergview College while she waited for transport after school. However, new claims from AfriForum's advocate Gary Nell suggest the crime may have taken place at a community party later that evening. Here's a video from Newsroom Africa.
We were given a full report by the department, by police. They gave us a full report. The social development gave us a full report. And of course, we are happy that there have been also an interaction between the province and the very first hospital doctor that saw, for instance, Cwecwe. And therefore now, there is no question as to whether there was or there was no rape. There was a rape. As a matter of fact, from the information that we have heard, is that there is a possibility that it was not even the first time that Cwecwe herself was raped. So it's something that needs investigation.
All right, Bravi. So that's the Minister Chikunga earlier on saying that, well, they've seen the medical reports of this particular child and the doctors have indeed confirmed that she had been violated and that the incident that we all been reporting about that is said to have taken place on the 14th of October last year may actually not be the first time this child had been violated. And of course, now police will continue with their investigation into this particular matter. And Minister Chikunga says police should actually look wide in their probe. Let's take a listen.
We are expecting the police to extend their investigation depending on the information that is available to anyone who can be a suspect. I'm making an example. Personally, I would not even leave relatives to the child who live with the child. So the investigation must include every other person, and that is why we are happy that the sample was taken for this DNA, one from the driver, two from the caretaker, and would definitely want the sample taken from the principal, but also taken from anyone else. If it is a father, even the father, it doesn't matter.
Advocate Nell has criticized law enforcement for investigating the wrong location and accused senior officials of spreading misinformation by labeling Bergview College's principal as a suspect without evidence. Minister in the Presidency for Women, Youth and People with Disabilities, Sindiswe Chikunga, revealed that Cwecwe's case is not isolated. 2 other minors were reportedly raped at different private schools in Matatiele last year. This underscores the alarming prevalence of child sexual abuse in South Africa. In South Africa, over 50% of reported cases face delays or are mishandled by law enforcement. The Eastern Cape Police Force has faced sharp criticism for inefficiency and delays in handling Cwecwe's case. Despite the mother reporting the crime immediately, investigations only gained traction 5 months later, prompting nationwide protests. Political and religious organizations have joined calls for swift justice in Cwecwe's case. The South African Council of Churches condemned the incident as emblematic of South Africa's gender-based violence epidemic. The Portfolio Committee on Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities has pledged urgent action following this tragedy. Chairperson Ms. Liesl van der Merwe announced plans for an oversight visit to Matatiele to investigate systemic failures and engage stakeholders. Johannesburg-based auditor Raymond Mayekisa has launched fundraising efforts to cover Cwecwe's extensive medical bills after her mother revealed that her medical aid was exhausted. Cwecwe's tragic case is a stark reminder of South Africa's ongoing battle against gender-based violence and systemic failures in protecting children. As communities rally for justice and government pledges action, it remains critical to address these deep-rooted issues comprehensively. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and stay updated.